Hello, everybody. Welcome, Happy Dice. We'll be with you in a couple of seconds. And there we go. We are now sound live. Let me see if the system is picking up the voices. And apparently it's not picking up your voices. So let me see what's going on. What is going on?
I don't know. I did not say anything, but
Okay. Now this is this.
Yeah, actually, I could hear Cass, but it was very low.
Okay.
I didn't speak at all. Whoopsie daisies.
I've
Me
increased
too.
this. Oh yeah, that doesn't really help if you're not talking.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm thinking that nobody is coming through. If y'all not talking,
no, we didn't stop.
let me see because oh no.
Yeah, we are very.
Okay. Okay. Let me turn myself down and put you up. How about that? Yeah, try it out.
Well, I am.
Testing.
And I am now
Testicle
talking.
speaking.
Okay, just testing now, but I have to wait for the delay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, we are louder. You are still a little bit louder than us, and
Mm-hmm.
we are still a little bit too soft, but it's much better than before.
Okay. Now I've improved it a little bit more. Let's try to test it again because I've adjusted the volume. Please speak
Of
and say
course.
something nice.
Nice.
It's nice to be speaking this evening.
Okay, Cass, can you please speak something?
Hello. Hello. Yes, I am Cass.
Okay, Axel, can you please speak something?
Testing. 1, 2, 3. I'm just speaking.
Thank you. Omaro, can you please say something?
Yes, I will, and that will be a couple of words. I hope that is enough.
Yeah, Omaro, you can increase a little bit your volume. The rest is okay.
Cool. I will set it to this, and it's gonna take a while.
No
Yeah, people,
problem.
it's been a while that we have been doing this, so all the settings are off, and we're gonna have a snow start today. We're still not image live, but we will be image live right now. Hi. It's really something, isn't it?
It always is.
It's always a challenge. It's always a challenge.
It happens.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And I just realized now that I died.
Yeah, you're dying. I saw. Same. I saw that you were dying.
Well, beloved people, welcome back. We have had a long hiatus due to circumstances, private circumstances. And yeah, that's why you haven't seen me. I did say that I would stream a little bit more often, but you know, life, huh? Corona has effect on people's psychology, including me. So, let me start with everybody else because that's what we do. Let's start next to me in the screen. I think it's on my. Is that my left side? I don't know what left and right is on the screen. So.
Yeah.
Axel, what about you? Who are
Hi
you?
everyone. It's been a while. My name is Axel, and in this campaign I play Satara, a water genasi warlock. Hope you enjoy.
And below Axel, who's that?
My name is Cas, and in this campaign, I play a halfling barbarian that tends to create chaos without knowing it.
Good. Very nice. It keeps me on my toes. And of course, the most famous one here in the group. That's on the screen below me. On the screen, it's below me.
I am Caio, and I hope you guys are speaking about my character, about being famous, because I am a tiefling, but with a knack for insult and sarcasm every now and then.
Good. It took a while. I do have to apologize to everybody else. I haven't put the recent episodes that we had in December online. I will do that tonight after we finished. We also made a couple of changes. We are on Sunday. That's for one. Oh, somebody thought that was funny?
Yeah, I'm sorry. My partner is watching kitten videos here.
Kitten videos are always funny. That's regardless, regardless if you're a cat lover or not. So I'm gonna do that tonight. The second change is we will streaming a little bit shorter. We used to stream a little bit longer, and now we're gonna do it around 2 hours long, and that's gonna be our max. Because some of us are still studying, and they want to have the time to prepare for tomorrow. Because tomorrow is just a regular school day, even though you're still stuck at home, at least here in the Netherlands. So, that's why I am going to give the summary for last time, and that is that our adventurers. Let me switch the nameplates. By the way, let me do that first. There you go. Let me hide it first. Let me hide this and give you these. So, there you have it. Last time, our adventurers went underwater with the help of some water-breathing pills. And you all went into a cave. In that cave, something weird was going on. They found dead bodies, they found a ritual room, and they found a prison. Because they had to save someone. It was Lady Bellany. And yeah, she's a very important part she's a very important person that had to be saved. They finally went through the tunnels and found her in, of course, with some Sahuagin being imprisoned. As a scheme, they split up. And one of them became one of the Sahuagin. She kind of fooled who she was. Barely, by the way. But eventually, they got to saving the lady. After that saving, which was quite spectacular, I have to say. But aside from the almost accident there, she got shot, and we're talking about Citara. They did manage to go swimming through the tunnels, and found, at least Citara found, a teleportation spot, teleportation portal. At the same time, Surin was a little bit lost, and also was a little bit risky. He was barely left alive. Is he still alive? That's going to be the question. Now, Citara was a little bit more nosy, and she was able to manage to find some precious gems. She took them with them, and back on the ship, she almost told the captain. Unfortunately, her lie worked, and Suri was taken care of by Lady Bellany. Now, there is another thing that happened. Drogo, the silly one, he's undergoing a punishment right now, and he is not really aware of why. Now, let's start our adventure tonight. It is the night, and Sitara was asked to fulfill a role to keep watch and have a night watch. She saw something, and what she saw was a ship. The moonlight was shining, so there was, within the glistening of the sea, she saw the silhouette of a ship.
And did it look like a friendly ship, or like a pirate ship, or did I not see that much?
With the roll you did, and it was a 23.
Oh, yeah.
You saw quite a lot of detail. It was a dark ship, so you think it might have been black instead of being like brown it did have gold rims, so the lining around the ship was painted in gold. But that's kind of it. So it's, the shimmer. It had a couple of masts, 3 masts, and the sails were fully extended.
And in what direction was it sailing compared to us?
It was on an angle away from you.
Okay. Is there someone else patrolling around me, perhaps?
Yes, there are some sailors that are just also doing patrols.
I'll just grab the nearest one. Excuse me. Do you see that there? I'll point it out.
What do you see, little girl?
Little girl. Well, I see a ship. Do you not? Over there. Dark as night, I say. And I point it out.
All right. Oh, that looks ominous, though. In the middle of the night.
Yes. Do you presume we should tell the captain this?
Do we sail in water?
Yes, we do. Partially. There's also salt in it, I suppose.
Oh, lass. Oh, lass. Go to the captain.
And I will, embarrassed.
When you go back in the direction of the captain's quarters, you don't hear anything. So, what would you like to do?
Am I in front of his door?
Yes, you are.
I'll knock loudly.
Now, what on earth? What on earth? What are you doing?
Oh,
Who's waking
hello,
me
Captain.
at this time?
Was your sleep pleasant?
Well, until you disturb me, yes.
Well, I didn't mean to disturb you. It's just I thought there was something you might want to see. There's a ship right next to ours. It looks rather ominous, though also quite elegant.
Indeed. Well, I'll be right with you. Let me get my looking glass and get decent. You see him that he's half naked, even though he's a turtle. he wants to like dress like with full regalia. Are you waiting for him to staying outside, or are you gonna walk back?
I'm gonna walk back, find the ship again.
He it takes approximately 10 minutes, and he gets there. Now, show me in what direction.
I'll just point.
He grabs from his pocket his looking glass, and he points at where you were pointed out. And he says, "Oh no, this does not sound very well."
What do you mean?
That has no people on board.
Oh, so like another ghost ship, like the previous one?
It looks like it. I suggest you wake up the rest. I will take care of the crew.
And does this mean that Drogo is, excused from his punishment?
Oh, right. Done. Yes, he will be temporarily relieved of his punishment.
And she'll turn around, not hearing the temporary part, and then try to find Drogo first.
Drogo is very simple to find. He's in the middle, tied up to the mast, the main mast.
Oh, hello.
Hi,
You look very snug.
I'm very tired, and can you please take me down? Or how long do I need to stay here?
Well, I have some good news. You've been excused
Why, did you
temporarily.
finally need me again?
Yep. Basically, there's possibly a fight brewing, and we could use your help. And I'm gonna cut him down with my dagger.
It is that I love fights, else I would have just sit here and not do anything, but, well, let's fight.
I guess you might not know, but do you happen to know Surin's doing well or better?
I have no idea. I'm feeling like shit, so, he almost died, I think, so we have to look at how the lady has taken care of him.
All right.
Meanwhile, oh sorry.
Well, no, go on.
Meanwhile, in the cabin, Surim, how deep are you sleeping? Like very lightly or very heavily? No, deeply. I mean.
Yeah, actually, by what it seems, my health points, it seems that I am comatose, maybe.
Okay. In the room, everybody else would hear that somebody crawled into the room. A dark figure leans over Surim. Well, it sounds like you are not doing so well. You don't get anything what I'm telling you right now. You're not aware.
Yeah, that was the question I had.
You're not aware of what's going on. That means I have to do something else. You know what? I'll be right back. And then when Drogo and Sitara approach the room, you see a glow coming from under the door. What are you two doing?
That does not seem right. Do you know what that is, Sitara? Is he doing some music spell again or something?
You're muted.
How's that now?
I hear you now.
What?
Hey, what is going on?
I don't
Sorry,
know.
people. Technical problems.
And now,
Yeah,
Yeah.
now we can hear you.
Now we can hear you.
see, on my screen it says muted when I am not. It's really strange.
That's really strange.
That is indeed very strange.
Okay. But anyways, I'm unsure, Drogo. I've never seen Cerm cast this sort of spell.
Shall I kick in the door?
Might as well. Doesn't need the privacy.
Or is it open?
You can easily unlock it, yes, if you just. But if you want to kick it open, you can.
I'm gonna kick it open because I think it's locked. Because Titara said it was okay, so I'm gonna kick it open.
Okay. You bust the room open, and you see Jurven leaning over Turim with an instrument. And while he's holding Surim's head, he blows on the instrument. Surim is glowing right now. And in that process, he sees you all. Oh, blimey. It stops. Caio, you have recovered 100%.
Oh, I take the chance to just open my eyes, lean my head towards towards Drogo and Satara, and say, "Is this real life?
Yes, it is.
Am I dead?
No.
Who
You're-
are you?" And I point to the guy who is closest to me.
I am a fellow bard friend. And he fades very slowly away into nothing.
What? No! Where's our riff-off? There's only two possibilities when two bards meet. It is either a conjoint duetto or it is a duel, like a musical duel. Where are you? And I, I start to get up like much more awake than I was seconds ago. Where is he? Where did he go?
I don't know, but I wish you could do those cool party tricks.
Okay, Drogo, I have just woken up and you have already doubted my music capacities. But I forgive you. I forgive you. Because I know that you are capable of doing so much worse. Then, guys, what did I miss while I was asleep?
Well, I got punished
Nothing
severely.
new there.
Well, I almost got thrown off the ship,
Nothing new there again.
but I still don't know why.
Nothing new there again. It's the third time. That's a char. But wow, I feel like I've been sleeping for what now? 2 months. So, uh, where are we now? Did we reach the continent? What about Milady? What's her name again?
Bethany?
Daphne?
Bellany?
Melanie?
Milady,
Oh, I
what you
remember. Milady. Yeah.
You're
I
hearing
remember.
outside the bells, the ship's bells being rung.
Oh yeah, there was a ghost ship outside.
Well, a possible ghost ship. It's not confirmed yet.
Wait, oh, like the one we found the other time?
Much more luxurious, elegant.
I I think I must have hit my head. I'm kind of lost. Let's see this possible ghost ship because I'm starting to think that we are the only living crew members in this sea.
All hands on deck!
Okay, now it means we have to go. Let's go, guys. It's so good to be back.
You see when you get out of the bow quarters, the guest quarters. You see that all the men get up from their sleeping positions wherever they were, either deck below or on the top deck, on the top decks. Everybody's standing, and some have cutlasses with them, some have pistols with them, but everybody is ready to go. There are orders barked at them to stand ready along the ship because the boat that was first sailing away from them made a turn, and it's slowly going towards you.
Ooh, combat's coming. We better get ready. I take out some lip gloss from my pocket. I'm ready.
I'm gonna walk to the captain. Do I see the captain? I'm gonna walk to him. I'm gonna shoulder bump him. I'm gonna say, "I told you you're gonna need me."
He looks at you. He doesn't say anything.
Now, do you have maybe something that can wake me up again? Because I'm very tired because I've been hanging on that post on this mast all night.
Go to the cook and see if there is coffee.
All right. See you later.
I'm gonna walk up to Surim. So Surim, now that you're not dying, could you perhaps lend me a help? Because I am actually currently still dying. And I just show my my bloody body and a bunch of bandages.
Yeah. Oh, that was nasty. Let me see. Grow skin, cover all the wounds. Don't let the blood flow outside the body. No, it's not quite right.
It's quite bad, actually.
Mind your own business. Okay, but I still cast a spell. Then I cast Cure Wounds. Let me see. Okay. I cast it as a second level spell. And Zitara heals 12 points of damage.
Annoying. Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you feel better? Did it work?
Much better, actually.
Oh, good to know, good to know. But let's get ready. And I get my tambourine. After all, it seems another ship is coming and we might get into battle.
Everybody is really fully paying attention to the ship. The captain goes up to the upper deck to have a better vantage point. But the ship is slowing down. You're sailing towards the ship, and it comes at an angle to you, but for some reason it starts to slow down. And it makes a circle around the ship you are on. And then you see the name. Princesa Domer.
Why are they circling us? I pay attention to the lower part of the casket just to make sure they're not opening the cannon windows.
Or make a perception roll. Because it's still night. It's still dark, and the ship itself is pretty dark.
Okay, perception. I'm quite sure I was successful with a 4 total.
The ship is slowly sailing parallel to the boat that you are on, which is quite weird. Everybody can see there's nobody on that ship. Even the ropes are being readjusted. The sails are being put on half to match the speed of your ship.
is it by any chance similar to the other ship, the other ghost ship that we've met before?
Mm, well, it's possible, but the ghosts, we could see them in that ship. Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think there's only one possible way to get to know it.
Well,
How far away is the other ship?
Approximately 30 feet.
Hey, Drago, can you throw some hump and rope with a kind of weight attached to it so that it fixates perfectly in the wood of the other ship and we can cross over?
I could maybe bind it to you and throw you to the other side.
That's another option. Come on, do it.
Okay, but what if
Right.
he misses? That's the question.
Well, then Shreem is just gonna go for a swim, I guess.
You've obviously never swam in between two ships. You'll drown, sir.
Well, technically speaking, I have already done that. 3 or 4 times, because that was the number of times I tried to board the other ghost ship and failed miserably.
Okay, what's going to be in what order everything is being done?
Do you want me to throw you, Serene?
Can you guarantee that I'm going to land on the other ship?
No.
So I'd rather you throw the rope with some weight, and we hold the other side and try to cross over.
Just grab one of the pirates or one of the crew and throw down.
Yeah,
The crew
go,
is
go.
all retracting. They all, if the everybody who can hear it is walking away from you. Like they, at first it was like they were standing next to you, and all of a sudden they were gone. I'm not gonna go on some bloody ship.
I agree.
I look if I can see someone that's like.
It's okay.
Stay away from me. Sorry, sir.
Wow.
It's okay. Just throw me, Drago. Fine.
Or do you maybe have a weight?
We got an anchor.
Mm,
Oh, well, I can try to throw an anchor, but
okay.
well, sure, I'll try it.
I'm not sure an anchor would be lighter than us. Why don't we get like one of those?
I don't mean our ship's anchor. I mean the anchor from one of the sloops.
Oh, that makes much more sense now.
Yeah,
But
actually.
what if we damage this person's boat and they had friendly intentions and that makes them angry?
Well,
It looks rather pristine of a boat.
Now I have to
It's
say
just bad
that is
luck.
very possible.
wait, what?
But if they're friendly, why aren't they showing up? There's just an empty vessel.
Right. That should scare us. At 100%.
I'm more scared of the leaving.
Well, I don't know what to do. You're the smart guys here.
You couldn't have been more wrong.
The captain walks up. Well, it seems that nobody wants to go on the boat.
Can I throw you?
Would you like to walk the plank?
You already suggested that, but I don't wanna.
Is the plank long enough to reach the other boat?
Oh, these landlubbers. No.
Then, alright. I see no other solution. Go on, Drogo. Throw me. And I hold the rope and tie it to my waist.
And I'm
You
gonna
guys,
I'm gonna grab him with at his waist, and gonna hold him up like he's flying like Superman, and that's how I'm gonna throw him to the other side.
Okay. Caio, I want you to do a survival roll for the knots, and I want you to do a strength roll.
8. Oh Lord.
A strength roll, you said? The strength roll is a dirty 20.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. While how are you throwing? Like, are you taking like
I'm grabbing like his waist and I'm holding him above my head, like, and
Yeah.
then it looks like he's flying like Superman. That's how I'm gonna try to
Okay.
throw him.
While Surim is like being a Superman figure, a very strange, more a vampire situation. You are being thrown over. While you're being thrown over, the rope, while you are landing, the rope is letting go.
Oh no! No, the rope!
It's sliding slowly off the deck. Would you like to try to catch it?
Who, me?
Yeah, you're the one
Oh
that's.
yeah, I will. I will. No, I landed on the other ship then, right?
Yeah, you
Okay,
landed. You went face forward. So, and during that process, your knot got untied.
Okay, so no! Oh, damn it, I should learn how to use ropes. And I start, chasing after the piece of rope as it runs away from me, falling to the water.
Make a roll. Make a dexterity roll. Just purely
Okay.
dexterity.
Oh, sorry. Dexterity. Oh no, it's the. Oh no, this saving throw. Dexterity now, yeah. And it's a 9.
While you try to turn over, respond, you crawl on the deck to grab the rope, but it slips off, and there it goes. On the other side, Drogo is just now having because he held the rope, right? You held the rope.
Yeah.
Is now seeing that there is no tension on the rope. The tension was there, and then it was gone, and now it's floating in the water, or floating. It's now soaked in the water.
Surim, you are on your own.
All by myself. So don't worry, I'll explore and try to find something useful to see if you guys can board the ship. But keep trying throwing the anchor. Maybe you could cross. And I start looking over the deck to see if I find something, maybe pirate hooks or something that I can throw back. And Citara has dropped.
Yeah, we've lost Citara. Technical problems, as you know. Meanwhile, the captain's looking. That was not really successful, was it? Find him an anchor.
Thank you.
One of the crew is bringing you one of the sloop's anchors, and it's giving to you. They tie it up. They tie it up to the rope. At least you can throw now.
I'm gonna try. 19.
In what direction are you throwing it?
I'm gonna try and throw and aim for their mast.
At their mast.
Yeah.
While you are throwing, and you're throwing pretty strongly, very, very, like a good throw. It was a good aim. On Surim's side, he sees that the anchor is wedged into the mast. But he sees only the anchor.
No rope.
No rope.
Guys, we got a problem. The
Drogo! Weren't you
I
supposed to
still only
throw...
have a rope.
Drogo, weren't you supposed to throw an anchor with a rope?
It was a practice shot.
I'll try to climb up the mast to get the anchor down.
Okay. You do get to the mast, and it's not very high. It was just a couple of meters above, so 2-3 meters, which is what is that, like 5-6 feet or something like that. And you do get it. You do now see it, and it's wedged in pretty well.
That was a clean throw, Drogo. It is very firm, and I think that might be a problem now. I tried to remove the anchor.
Do a strength, an athletics.
Okay, athletics. Not my cup of tea, but 18.
18. You use your
Finally, a good result.
good result indeed. Even though you are half on the stairs, on the ladder, not stairs, on the ladder, you are leaning into it, like really leaning into it, and you wedge it by also swinging on the anchor. You swing fortunately in such a way that you swing forward while the anchor is dropping on deck.
Whew. Good. Now let me find a piece of rope. Now I'm looking around for rope.
Okay, you find a rope. I want you to roll if you want to attach it. Survival roll, please.
Can I ask for another anchor?
Yes, and they will give you the last anchor of one of the sloops.
Can you
That
please
is-
tie it up right this time?
Well, that is an 18 here.
So now you have the anchor is attached to your rope.
I'll ask the captain to check the knot.
Good one. He said, "Well, okay, looks okay."
Well, let's look if I am fortunate enough to throw it to the other side.
Okay.
I threw a total of 6. Or is it athletic? Is it strength or athletics?
Let's because you're actually throwing something. Let's make it athletics.
Then it's 8.
You try to aim, and it's you're still a little bit tired, and that results in that you halfway throw. There is tension on the rope, and the anchor falls into the water.
I brace. Do not go after it. I tried not to fall into the water.
So what is Sarim doing in this situation? Because you have now an anchor and a rope. What would you like to do?
Yeah, well, I tied the rope to the anchor. I got a 18
Mm-hmm.
test. Then I start swinging the anchor and throw. And I say, Drogo, catch!
A roll, please.
What do I roll, please?
Athletics.
Okay, and... Ooh, 19.
After so many attempts that Drogo has been doing, our not so strong bard is able to let the other anchor that was thrown to him that was thrown to him, it returning to Drogo, and you seem to be able to catch it.
Nice throw, Serene. Great job.
Thank you. Now let me tie it here and you guys can climb up to this side. And I can say welcome to the other side.
We can climb already.
What? How? The rope's not is not attached to anything here.
Oh, I thought you said we could already climb.
I'm confused. Let me tie a knot here and then I say when. And I'll try to uh, maybe tie a knot to the side of it or some other structure that seems strong enough to maintain the weight.
Yes, you can attach it. You can attach it at the railing. There are some portholes might be able to use just to fix it to something else. But you definitely are able to do that. So that's not a problem. So you can lead the rope into a direction. You can lead it to somewhere that is more sturdy, or you can just try to attach it to the mast. But that's gonna be very tough though, because it's a big mast.
Yeah, I'll try something easier. So the closest thing there, I'm just going to tie it up.
Okay, cool. You are able to do it, and it works very well. There is a little bit more tension on the rope because the ship is slowly drifting away from your ship.
Now it's the time! And tell them to try to attach the ships, otherwise we might get stranded.
Chitara, what do I do with this anchor? Do I holding it or?
I suppose you should probably lodge it against the railing or something like that.
All right, I'll try and wedge it in the deck.
Wedge it into the deck. Okay. There are some racks you can attach it to. You can wedge it that way. That is not really a big thing. I mean, it doesn't give you any trouble to do that. The captain is looking like, why are you damaging my deck?
I look at him and I smash it into the deck.
He sighs very deeply.
You wanted help.
He looks at you intensely.
I climb to the other side. See you
Oh.
there, Sarah.
Doing acrobatics.
30, 20.
There's more and more tension. The captain, you hear that the captain is he's ordering to stay close to the other ship so the rope won't break. While he is doing that, there's more and more tension. The tension gets almost to the point that you can ballerina on the other side. You can actually stand on the rope if you want to. I don't think you do that as Drogo.
No.
I would think you can hang onto the rope.
Yeah.
So you manage to get on the other side. You do have to climb, of course, the railing, because the rope is being wedged under the railing.
What is it? Acrobatics?
No, that you are able to climb it over the railing, and you are now on board. What are you doing, Sitara?
I'm gonna walk over it, tightrope over it.
Okay.
Is that acrobatics, I guess?
Yes.
22.
22. with all the elegance of a woman. You make your first steps, and it's first a little imbalanced, but you grasp your balance, and you elegantly, like a cat, cross the rope onto the other deck.
So,
What?
Siren, what have you found? Anything cool?
Welcome to the other side.
Hi. So, how did you travel to the other side? Did you use the cannon or something?
Um, no, I just threw the anchor.
Well, you're stronger than I thought.
I think it was luck. Well, I looked around to try to find something to throw back at you guys, but I couldn't. And I didn't exploit the ship thoroughly, so do you guys mind if we do that now?
Yes.
And we should not take long because the ship's getting apart from our ship.
Well, maybe we can take over this ship.
But we are only 3 people. How would we, move the ship?
With the steering wheel. Or the ship wheel. How do you call it?
A rudder. It's called a rudder.
I like your idea. I just don't see the execution going that well. Well, let's try to see if we find anything interesting.
Okay.
And I'm actually gonna look to see if there's a rudder and if it's being manned by anyone. So
No, what you find is a kind of a clutch, a big pole that leads down in the lower decks. It is hidden. It's on a design that you mostly don't see anymore. So it's a very old ship. If you want to steer, you really have to learn how to steer this ship, because you don't have any visual with the sea.
but is it moving on its own by any chance?
Yes, it's moving on its own.
Okay. Siren, you might want to see this. And I'm gonna call him over.
What is it?
I'm not sure, but the ship seems to be steering itself.
Huh, that is curious. I'll try to take control and make it slightly closer to, force it to go slightly closer to our original ship.
Okay. Well, this is gonna be a contested roll. It's gonna be a
What roll?
strength based. So, and athletics.
Athletics. Yeah, 6.
You lucked out.
Yeah.
You lucked out
I drained all my luck throwing the anchor.
well, you can take control. Because you even feel resistance, but you push through that resistance, and now you are in control of this big pole that controls the ship.
That is interesting. Let's try to get closer to our ship. I believe it is this direction that we should go.
In what direction are you steering it?
I am going to remember the direction that the rope is, and I'll steer a little bit towards that.
While you're doing that, you hear the slight sound of a snap.
Oh, guys, it's better if we check the rope.
I'll check the rope.
It has snapped.
Surim, it snapped. What did you do?
I was trying to get closer to our ship.
Isn't it reversed steering?
Yeah?
Well, what do we do now?
Let's try and see if this ship sails automatically. Then we better do it fast, otherwise we'll have to, jump into the water to go back.
Well, let's just the ship.
Sorry, can you repeat, please, Drogo?
Let's just search the ship.
Okay, let's go. Then I abandon the steering wheel and go with Drogo and say, Satara, are you joining me yet?
I guess so. Nothing else to do, really.
While you are leaving and everybody's looking, or at least Itara is looking, you see that the big stick, basically, it's more you don't see, is correcting itself. The ship is what you Drogo see is getting closer to your ship.
Hey, Surim, what did you do? We're getting closer.
I did nothing. I let go of the steering stuff.
Well, it helped.
Well, then kudos to me.
Not really. It seems like the ship is correcting its course on its own.
Oh, Satara, stop taking away my merits. I did good. I did good.
Maybe you can learn some party tricks from the ship.
Do you know how to swim perfectly well, Drogo?
No, I cannot swim. Well, I can swim, but not good. I mostly sink.
Maybe you should learn how to swim from the ocean.
I want to see you try.
I'm not going to throw you off the ship, but we might need to jump. Now, let's search this ship soon.
All right. I'll go to the lower decks and search the ship.
Okay, I want everybody to do a Arcana roll.
A mediocre 12.
Also a 12.
But I am barbarian with 18. So
Say that again, sorry?
I'm a barbarian with 18. So
And the two spellcasters got 12.
Occasionally, while you are searching and going through the decks, I presume you're first going on the first deck below. Drogo feels something touched his shoulder.
what? Dream, stop playing around.
I'm not controlling this stuff. What are you talking about?
You
I'm doing
touched
nothing.
me.
I don't touch you like that. Not without a dinner before.
I felt it. You were touching me.
No, I wasn't.
That's weird.
When you go down the ladder, you feel you see it's just similar to other ships. At first, it's a deck with cannons, and it's like completely empty. It's dusty, spider webs everywhere. It's dark. There's no light. What you can see, and let me see, who had dark vision?
I believe that is me. Let me just check here.
I do not.
You're not.
Dark vision. I can see in darkness.
Surim, you do see the the deck is filled with cannons. You can also see gunpowder caskets everywhere, spread around. But the cannons are retracted, so they're not in an active firing position.
Oh, that's weird. Are you seeing this?
Am I seeing what? It's dark.
Oh, sorry. Okay, let me remember the incantation. Yeah, there is no darkness that the light of a candle cannot dispel, dismiss, undo, unface. Aha! And I cast light.
Casting light. Now everybody else is able to see 10 feet in front of them. And that's bright light. 20 feet is a little bit dim. But you are able to see, to a certain extent, you can still have to avoid the spider webs.
Sorry. It is bright light in 20 feet. And 20 more feet of dim light.
Dim light, yeah. So, what would you like to see, or what would you like to? Where would you like to go?
Do the cannons look old?
They look pretty old. Yes, they look pretty old.
Are they rusty or well kept?
They are not well kept. Not at all.
So haven't been used for a long time.
That is what you gather, yes.
Looks like there's no one been downstairs for a long time.
But how is the ship moving? And how was the steering stick making resistance?
Ghosts.
Drogo feels another tug on his clothing.
Serene, I told you to stop.
Okay, sorry. And I dismiss lights.
I like to keep my clothes on. Stop tucking on my clothes.
Oh, you're talking about your clothes? I have nothing to do with your clothes. Okay, lights up again. They cast light again. I thought we were talking about my light.
Do I does it feel like it's trying to pull me somewhere, or is it just tugging?
It is trying to pull you somewhere, yes. And the tugging was on your pants.
But if you were not tugging me, Serene, then what was it?
I have no idea.
It's like pulling me.
That was not me, I swear. I normally don't pull you, I push you.
I tried to figure out where it pulled me to, like which way it pulled.
It tried to pull you to the ladder. So you just came from the ladder. You got like a couple of feet away from it, but it tried to pull you to the ladder.
I walked to the ladder. Does anything happen?
It's pulling you down. And it's a slight tug. It's not like, wow. It's like...
I can go down with the ladder. Further. Alright, Well, guys, for me. I don't know what's happening, but this seems like a good idea. Follow the tug. And I climb down.
Yeah, I would be totally inclined to following the tug, but since Drogo said it seems like a good idea to follow the tug, now I'm confused, Sarah. What do you think, Satara? Should we go down
Well, I'm the last to be following one of Drogo's plans, but I was gonna go downstairs anyways, so we can act like it was our plan.
Okay, so it is decided. We are going to follow the tug. So good that we had this idea. Yeah, definitely. Let's go.
I'm staying on this ship forever because on the other ship I'm gonna get binded up against the mast again, and I don't want that to happen.
Don't worry, we're going to tell the captain that you follow our plan to follow the tug. He will understand.
And I'll go down after Drogo.
Me too.
Okay. Are you recasting downstairs?
No, actually, Light, I recast Light once he told me it was about his pants, not about my light. So actually, me and Sitara, we've been under bright light. Only Drogo climbed down the ladder to the darkness below.
Drogo, you are standing now on that other deck. You tried to get away a couple of feet and, darkness. Until Surim came down. The light has followed him. And you slowly see the tattered clothes that is hanging. And in those tattered clothes, you see bones. They are hanging off the ceiling.
They hang themselves, or does it look like they hang themselves, or?
It looks like they have been hung.
Look, angels!
And
Gods. Okay. Look up.
oh,
And the deck is not really high, but you still see the bodies, basically the bones, hanging. And it's like approximately, you can guess, 100 bodies.
Oh
um,
my God.
Drogo, I'm a bit preoccupied about your religion with the goddess Ulla. Is this what angels look like in your religion?
Well, no, not really, but I thought angels fly, so I thought they are flying, but now I have more light. I see these are skeletons on the ceiling hanging down. Well, maybe we should go.
But actually, who hung those people?
Do you want to try and find out?
Yeah. Because if it's if it is mass murder, we should put that person to justice.
But what if it mass murders us?
Well, judging from how old everything looks, the person who did this might be long dead.
Are you afraid of a little mass murderer, Mr. Drogo?
Well, if you keep your hands to yourself, I might not be.
I told you I was not touching you. Actually, this day, the only person who touched someone was you touching me when you made me fly above decks. By the way, it was quite interesting to fly so close to the ground. I had an idea of what your viewpoint is, Drogo. That is nice. But I did not intentionally touch you.
Oh, the shade. Okay.
That's why I put on the lip gloss before. I had to hydrate my lips. So, Sitara, what do you think? It looks old, but I heard stories say that whenever you have such acts of cruelty, undead might follow. What do you think?
So, tugging on Drogo's pants.
Sorry, the question was if they're still tugging on Drogo's pants?
No, the question is if she thinks that undeads will be there because it seems to be a massive act of evil.
I want everybody to roll an Arcana again. And for those who are watching, it is more sensory based than actually casting a spell.
4.
5.
16.
Sitara, you feel some strange energy from those bodies. From those skeletons, there's some strange energy coming off it.
Not to startle you guys, but I feel some bad vibes. Well, maybe not bad. Strange vibes from these corpses.
Oh.
Well,
Pervert vibes. That's why they were pulling your clothes. It was not me. It was the skeleton vibes.
that's still a question. But so you think these skeletons are evil, or just
No, I don't necessarily feel anything nefarious. It's just strange.
Well, shall we go and find out if they are hostage, hostile? I mean,
And how would you do that? Poke them?
walk to them.
Go on, then.
I walk forward.
Nothing happens. And they're hanging like all throughout the deck. You cannot miss. If you walk more forward, you will touch them immediately.
Surim,
Yeah.
can you control that light?
Mm-hmm. Here, I just cast it in my dagger. Take. Sorry, catch it. And I throw the dagger to him.
I try and throw the dagger to the other side of the deck where we are.
Okay. While you do this, while you throw the dagger, it passes all the bodies, all the corpses, the skeletons, and you see the kind of the radiant of the ball radiant of the light going through the deck, and all the skeletons are visible. And now it's quite a distance away from you.
Well, there are a lot of skeletons, Surim. I don't think you get your dagger back.
You are left in the dark.
I get my other dagger because I always carry 2. And dark away. I light this dagger and I say, if you were planning to do that all along, I would have cast it on another mild, unimportant piece of object. Now I need to get my dagger back. That was a present from one of my friends from the taverns, the 3rd tavern, or 4th, or 5th, I don't quite remember right now. And I start walking towards the dagger, or where I remember it ended, because as I cast light again, the previous one ceases.
While you are going through the bodies, through the skeletons, when you move into one, of course, kind of you hear a small snap, and then the skeletons falls on the ground. And while you're trying to do this, for example, push them away, they fall. The neck breaks, and then the head rolls on the deck.
Yeah, I try to speed up to get my dagger and leave there. And now I am walking more carefully on the tip of my toes and say, sorry, sir, Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry, sir. Sorry. Oh, my bad. My bad. Didn't mean that to happen. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
Serene,
Citara,
no, very rude. You disturbed the dead.
Citara, you feel a strong emotion from the skeletons.
And is it a positive or a negative one?
It is a negative one.
Sim, I don't think they're enjoying that very much. Be quiet, be careful. Come on, get out of there.
I'm trying to be careful, but there are just too many.
Citara, you hear a voice. Who goes there?
Can I look in the direction I heard it in?
It's behind you.
I'll turn around then. Do I see anything?
You don't see anything.
I'll still act like I do. Hello. We're just wandering travelers, adventurers. How do you do? I say to the nothingness in front of me.
Leave us alone.
Well, your ship was the one that, kind of followed our ship. We're not really here because...
Leave us alone.
Okay. Serim, it seems like we're not wanted in here.
Maybe that's because Serene just disturbed the dead.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I thought you would be the first one to disturb the dead.
No, because I respect the dead.
Oh yeah, how so? And I keep walking towards my dagger.
You are now, by this time, you are 60 feet away. So it's a big ship.
Yeah. Then I think a little bit. I look at my hand and I throw this dagger I'm holding towards Drogo and Sitara. Take it. You need to see. I don't. And I keep going towards the dagger on the floor.
You keep going, and you see the light cast by it. It is next to a
Actually,
chest.
the light ceases. When I cast a second light, the first one ceases.
That is true. You see the dagger on the floor, and it is next to a box.
What might these be? Maybe is there a pumping heart of a sea-like creature? And I try to open the chest.
It's locked.
Okay, next attempt. How big is the chest?
It is not much bigger than a casket. So let's say 30 by 20 centimeters, by the way, metric.
Yeah. I take the dagger, put it away, and then I try to take the box.
Okay. You're able to lift it, and you hear a little bit of rattling inside.
It brings me memories. Now, let's carefully return. I raise the chest above my head and start running. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Skeletons light up. Their eye sockets are glowing at the moment.
Serene, what did you do?
Nothing that you would have done yourself.
Probably true.
You three see throughout the ship, throughout the lower deck, that all the skeletons' sockets are glowing. And it started from, it's like light coming towards you. So they start at Surim's side, and all the skeletons light up slowly towards you.
I guess we're not welcome here anymore, are we? Shall we skedoodle now?
Yeah. Star, you go up first. I'll try and help Surim as far as I can. Maybe I have to help him with something. I don't know.
And I will run the ladder.
You will run the ladder. Okay, let's do an acrobatics check, because the ladder is a very narrow, for us and modern people, a very uneven thing to do. It's like a chopped in pole, chopped in tree with steps.
That's an 11.
You run, you try to keep hold to anything, and you are still able to get up. You're gonna go completely to the upper deck?
I'll go to the cannon deck and
Okay.
wait up there.
Good. While you are running, Surim, you're basically running, right? Did you switch pace? You're running.
I'm running.
You are running.
I imagine Jack Sparrow run.
A little bit more graciously.
You take a run, and you see, while you are turning around, looking back if something is following you, you see one of the skeletons get up. But you also see a couple of things that are not something, but they are something.
Like shadows.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's not like tangible.
Well, on the spur of the moment, I will probably forego many of the details because my heart's pumping fast, the adrenaline has kicked in, and I'm running as if my life depended on it because it does. I'm running and screaming, Drogo, I have a chest! I have a chest!
Throw it!
So you leave me behind?
Yes!
Never! Never!
Sitara, on the deck that you are on, you see that the cannon holes. I can't remember what the official name for the cannon windows. I should have really studied it. Are slowly lifting up. The cannons are glowing at the moment, with a slight light whitish glow, and they're rolling themselves through the window.
And are they loaded? Can I tell loaded?
From here, you cannot tell if they're loaded.
Well, I'm gonna run up to one and check if it's loaded. Not getting blown up.
Roll for investigation.
Uh, 20, 30, 20.
You see some stuffing there, yes.
Right. Not much to do here. You know what? I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna cast a spell, create water, and I'm gonna flood the room with 10 gallons of water.
10 gallons. That's not a lot, but
Yeah, I know.
It's
Just
not
get
a
the
lot.
cannon.
Okay.
Just try to get the cannons wet. Try to ruin the gunpowder.
Uh, well, you have one cannon that is soaking wet. All the others are still like very a thin layer of water, but not really of importance.
It's actually a is it a cannon?
Sorry, say that again.
No, it's not. It's one
Sorry, Axel, you're breaking up.
cantrip, but no, I can only use it one cannon neutralized. I just said, yeah, that's it. I have nothing else.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Were breaking up.
Yeah, I said that's it.
Yeah, we can hear the I said, but then you break.
That's it.
That's 8. That is 8. Like 8.
I think he said that's it.
Oh, that's it. Like I said, we are still getting back into it, and you know. Okay. While this happens, the deck is being kind of flooded. So one cannon has been wetted, but maybe not of significance. The captain, you see, Sitara, is like panicking, kind of, not really. But he has ordered the cannons to be loaded and ready to go. Are you able to get up, you two, in panic? Please roll acrobatics.
To get through to get to the cannon deck.
Yes, or higher.
17.
Hmm?
Nice. 16.
16. Are you going to Sitara's deck or the upper deck outside?
I'm gonna go to Sitar's deck.
Sitara's deck. You two?
Mm-hmm.
You see that she is kind of in a panic. While when you walk up to her, if you like, you will see that through the porthole, not the porthole, it's through the cannon ports. You see that the cannons on your ship are ready to go.
Weird question, Shireen. What would happen if I throw these cannons off board?
That is an interesting idea.
Should I try?
You definitely should try it. I so think you should try that here. Ta-da! Take an inspiration. Now, go. You have inspiration 1d6 dice to any roll you feel like using.
Do I need to? Can I try and throw off all the cannons?
Oh, all the cannons. There are a couple of hundred oh, you mean the cannons itself?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think that is possible because the hole where they put the cannon through is just this. So let's say 40 by 40 centimeters, by the way.
Can I try and smash the cannons like that? You have the wooden part of the cannon. Can I try and smash those?
Yeah. Let's do that.
All right.
Keep in mind there are 20 cannons. So
do I need to roll 20 times or what's the?
Let's make it 3 times.
I can add inspiration after throwing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is it? You want me to roll an attack roll?
Yes, and unarmed, unless you use a weapon, then you can use a weapon.
I use my knuckle dusters.
Okay.
But keep in mind that you lose inspiration once you roll, so you can't apply it to all the cannon rolls.
Oh, just 3. Just 2. 2 are without inspiration, right?
Yeah. This is a dirty 20.
That's hits.
24.
That hits.
I will also roll the 6. No.
That does not hit.
No, it's I also rolled the 1d6. It is a total of dirty 20 again.
Okay.
Because I rolled also
You've been very dexterous. I mean, you have been very speedy too. While you are going through the deck, and it's a long deck. First, you do the ones that on the that are aiming at the ship. You break down the wheels. You break down the supports of the cannon, and they fall down. They're now they can't angle them anyway, so they're all pointing upwards. Still towards the ship, but they can't be pointed anywhere else. You go through the deck, one by one, punch, 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 until you have destroyed all the supports of the cannons, the 20 cannons on board.
Drogo, you're a natural for destroying ships.
Yeah, I know. I've already destroyed 3.
Yeah, I remember. I was there.
Well, we destroyed 3.
No, you can take all the credits, especially to the captain.
Alright, I'll tell the captain. I now destroyed 4 ships.
You know, as great as this is, there are still skeletons downstairs.
Yeah, and we should try to go back to our ship, maybe? And I have this. And I show the box.
Can I smash it?
I try opening it, but it's locked. I don't think it's a good idea to smash it because do you remember a box before that? No, sorry. Those are the voices in my head. But there's a voice coming off this casket.
A voice?
Yeah.
Oh. That doesn't sound good.
You hear all footsteps on deck.
We should go now.
Run! I will run to the upper deck.
Okay.
I'll climb to the upper deck.
You have to climb, and you are able to get on deck. It's just 1 floor up without panic. At the moment, you're not as panicked as you were on the lower deck. And you don't see anything. You do hear footsteps, but you don't see anybody.
How far away are we from the other ship?
Without really noticing, you drifted away. It's now 60 feet away from you.
Oh.
Do you guys
60 and going on to 100.
do you guys think we can swim that far?
I believe she can swim very well. We have no option. We jump. Sitara tries to get us a rope or a boat, and we climb up there. The only hard time will be keeping afloat with this stuff.
Are there sloops or safety boats or?
There are sloops on board. Yes, they are. Yeah,
Oh,
they're not in the
yeah,
best
that's-
condition, but you can try.
Can you guys find a sloop? I'm gonna smash some more stuff.
Okay, I'll look for a scoop and a rope.
Yeah. Same.
That's an 18.
An 18 for what? What were you trying to find? Something?
Yeah, a scoop and a rope.
Yeah, there is enough rope. A sloop. Yes, it's definitely there. It is still hanging on, kind of hanging on the mast, so attached to the mast. That's very uncommon. You don't know really why that is. Normally, a sloop would be just on deck, and you could lift it and then throw it overboard. But this one is hanging, attached to the mast.
I am gonna go to where you normally steer,
Mm-hmm.
and I see the thing that Sureem's tried to steer with,
Mm-hmm.
and I smash it.
You smash it. Okay. A roll for a smashing.
Total of 14 to hit.
14?
Yeah, 14.
Well, it's a struggle. And you try really, really hard. You put all your force, all your passion, all your hatred, all your fear into that smashing. But you fail. You hurt yourself.
Well, apparently this ship is indestructible. Let's go.
Okay. How?
Well, try to
You're
get
At a
off
boat,
the mast.
right?
Sorry, Sitara, what did you say?
I'll try to get the sloop off the mast.
Okay, it's heavy.
Selim, could you help?
Yeah. I try to
Okay.
help Sitara.
Okay, try to get it. And normally, this would be carried by 6 people. So try to do it.
Strength.
Yes. Athletics.
Okay. 14. Meh.
16.
You try. You try. You try to lift it, to untie it. But unfortunately, Suri makes a step, and he unties it while you are below it. You dodge away, and it shatters on deck.
Sorry.
Meh.
I wanted to smash stuff, and now you guys start smashing stuff that we need.
How about we try to find one more and we try to, uh, take it to the water?
Yeah.
When you look around, this ship was built very strangely. Because the sloop that is there is hanging between 2 masts, 20 feet away from the deck.
Do you think perhaps the inhabitants of this ship could fly?
Well,
Maybe they are angels.
if they couldn't fly, that explains a lot why they ended up the way we found them. Maybe it was not an act of pure evil, but mischief. Maybe they were convinced to hang themselves.
Mm-hmm. I don't think we'll be able to take those sloops down. I think we'll have to swim.
Everybody,
Okay.
do a perception roll, please.
16.
17.
16.
Surim, you
Yeah.
are sensing something ominous. It's coming from the box but it's also coming from behind you.
I look over her shoulder.
And in the shadows, you see something moving. Everybody, roll for initiative.
Oh my god! 13.
14.
9.
Okay. So, Citara 19. Who had 13?
I did.
Surim.
At 14.
And you had 14.
Yes.
My dear players, thank you for playing for today. Let's see what our adventurers the next time come across, and if they survive this ominous presence. Gus, would you like to tell me what are your plans for this week? And do you have anything to plug?
I don't have anything to plug. You can follow my Instagram, it's below. Join our Discord. Go to our YouTube channel if you want to catch up. If you haven't watched us before. And this week I'm gonna do internship.
Ooh.
But
Caio, what are you doing?
Besides teaching online, because classes are back here in Brazil, you can find me here in Twitch at twitch.tv/Aritham. And I'll be playing probably some Dead by Daylight on Mondays and on Monday and Wednesday. I start at 5 o'clock Brazil time, so it would mean about 9 o'clock Amsterdam time, right? If I'm not mistaken. But there's also my Instagram and my Twitter if you want to catch up with me. You can follow me in my channel. You'll have the links.
Axel, what about you?
I'm living a very boring, studious life, so I have exams on Monday and Tuesday. Nothing to plug per se. I've purged myself from social media for a moment. But I will say, do join our Discord if you haven't already. Tell your friends to follow on Twitch and check out our YouTube.
Great. Well, all our social media has been said. Now I'm gonna tell you my social media, and I will share you my latest addiction, TikTok. I have spent many of hours on TikTok, and I did one video. That's gonna probably be my last video because I don't dare to do any other videos because I still don't know how it works. But you can find my TikTok as Omaro Weekly, just like my Twitch channel is Omaro Weekly and without the S. Like my other social medias, Instagram, and I have another, which YouTube. I'm like, what is it again? I haven't done this for such a long time. I'll be, of course, doing the podcast again. I haven't done that for a while. Yeah, even though it's weekly in my name. But yeah, yes, Gus, thank you all for watching. I will work as fast as possible to put all the episodes on the YouTube channel of Nation of Dice. You recognize us with the upside down D20. Okay, well, I thank everybody for watching. Have a good week, regardless of the COVID situation. Make something beautiful out of your day. And let's see.
Don't forget to rate someone.
Yes, that's what's my thing. Keep the other people a little bit entertained because I need to look for someone to raid.
Okay, who are we going to raid? Someone playing Dungeons and Dragons now?
I don't know. What are you thinking? Let me first.
I don't know. Anybody in the chat has a channel that we could raid? Any ideas there, guys?
Well,
Hmm.
No, not really.
No, not really. Okay. Yeah, it's really something. That's one of the things. Oops. No.
I know High Rollers is online, but Jockscast.
No. Sorry. Create a dash. Why can't I find the page that I need? Okay, peeps. I'm so I'm so
Actually, we
rusty today.
have Rivals of Waterdeep. They're playing
Oh
Dungeons and Dragons right now.
Yes,
There's
that is.
also High Rollers.
That's
They're also
interesting
playing
too.
Dungeons and Dragons. Rivals of Waterdeep. Okay, I've said that. Sorry, my bad. Bad memory.
Yogs.
Yeah, the Rivals of Waterdeep. But I asked for actually a fund from them. They have a special fund for people who are of for mainly the Black community to get a support fund. So if you are, by the way, if you are a Black streamer, you might be able to get it. We didn't get it because we are not Black enough. It's just that's how it is because they're trying to support smaller people of color. Oh, why can't I find the damn dashboard that I need? That's just stupid.
You can write in the chat, but I think it's only you, Omaro. You can write dash raid, then space, and you put the name of the channel.
Okay. Space. What? Say that again.
It's dash raid, RAID, space, and the name of the channel.
Okay. Then let's do just rivals. It's a very it's one of my favorite things to. I'm hearing myself an echo. Rivals of Waterdeep. And there we go. Let's see. It takes 8 seconds to go. Everybody, have fun there. Okay.
Don't forget to close the stream.
Yes, I'm gonna do that now.